Oh, man. Okay, actually, look, this has been worth all of the stress except for that. What's up, YouTube? Griever here, and this week we're just gonna take it kind of easy a little bit. I have been really busy in the shop. If you can tell from the title description down below, this is the workshop tour that I've talked about for God only knows how many years, slash threatened to finally do. But I've gotten the workshop to a very good point of where I'm very happy with it. So I wanted to show you guys around. It's also why I've been kind of slacking on projects, so to speak. I did finish up one and a half things, um, but that's going to be for another video. Once the person I send this all to uploads it, then I'll be able to upload my video because I don't want to spoil anything. But just to, I've been working on getting the shop a little bit more up to date and a little bit more friendly to all of the projects that we're going to be doing. So let me give you a quick tour of that now. All right, so here is a quick tour of how our workshop is laid out. Most everyone is used to seeing this here, which is the main workbench. It's got my new top that Arlene helped me put on over the summer. It is just MDF, but unlike the old one, it goes across the whole length, basically almost wall to wall. Over here, we have the mic stand, along with a future project. My can of clear coat, which I got to find the lid for before I can put it away. A couple of cans of compressed air, and my what is going to be workshop computer. I am just needing a monitor for it. Then we get into the work section. Never really seen this areas and all, but I'll go over them real quick. So here we have a lot of the smaller stuff here. Some super glue. That is for used razor blades to just get rid of them. I have some markers, paint brushes, razors, a couple of PVC couplers there, tapes, screwdrivers with a roll of tape in there. That's, I think, miscellaneous, and then that's a miscellaneous thing. Actually, no, I'm sorry, that's extra electrical tape. Some of our workbook and sketchbooks. Here's the ones that me and Arlene usually use to do notes in. This is a sketchbook, and that is my foam smithing guide by Bill Duran. Here we have the majority of the tools, an explosion of screwdrivers there, pliers and wire cutters there, my Dremel stuff, more screwdrivers, and that is a miscellaneous parts bin. That is more miscellaneous parts. My enamel paints. These are what I call my painting darts. Whenever I do a cylinder, like on my Hammershot or the recent stuff that I made for a certain somebody, I will not name names because this will come out before that comes out, but I use these to paint up cylinders, so this way it doesn't actually bleed into the holes, and instead of just throwing them out, I decided to keep them just in case. Some batteries, and then measuring tape, and also a rope tape, or Taylor's measuring tape. Some silicone grease, more miscellaneous stuff, epoxy stirrers, little knives to cut things with. These are actually cool. I got these from my job, or my old job now, but these are little zip tie holders. So they have these adhesive backs, and basically you just stick them down and you put zip ties through them to hold stuff down. It's actually really cool. So got a bunch of those. And then I don't think there's actually anything up in those upper rows, but these are just some drawers with stuff in them. This is pegboard stuff. This is sandpaper. And down here are files and a small screwdriver toolkit. And that is a weighted tile so that I can use it to hold stuff down, but not very heavy. My iPod and my MP3 player, along with a picture of my kids back when they were all cute and adorbs a couple of years ago. They're still adorable, but this is when they were very much younger and didn't talk back. But I love my kids, so there's that. That drawer is all those drawers are miscellaneous stuff except for this one. This is a couple of guides I think we made for Arlene when we did Starfire. So there is that. Some more miscellaneous stuff along with all of my bandanas for Nerf Wars, batteries, and actually that's stuff for mixing epoxy with just scrap cardboard. I have a pattern for my hunter knife that I got also from Punished Props, which I'll be trying to manufacture myself. Bunch of extra blasters, Kira blaster, a hammer shot, and underneath that is a couple of messengers and 4 victories, along with a Sonic Ice Retaliator. The only thing I got from Toys R Us before it closed up that was Toys R Us only, because I didn't like Alien Medicine. I liked the Magnus. A Gundam wing kit, and I'm in the process of actually building that, but I gotta get to it, along with a blaster from Clowny. I swear to God, dude, I will do a review on this. I swear. Then also my shelves, which will be getting replaced, God willing, soon. I just don't know when, because as you can see, there are warps in them. These are these were built by the original owner. I mean, God bless him for doing this, because it gave me storage, but the particle board he used has warped over the years, so I'm going to try and get some better shelving up there. But to go over real quick, I'll start here, work my way over. These are some shims and miscellaneous tools, miscellaneous screws, drill bits, more stuff, ratchet set, lots of tape, and some contact cement. My toolbox with the majority of the tools I use in the house, along with my pipe cutter and a mini hacksaw up there. My tape gun, bunch of painter's tape, a miscellaneous parts bin, my spring bin, my miscellaneous accessories bin, the chrono barrel, darts, along with some other epoxy mixing stuff. And speaking of darts, dart making material, bunch of X-Shot darts, bunch of rival balls and off-brand rival balls, the Dart Zone stuff, which is actually really cool. Dart blanks, picture of my wife when we were all young and cute and in high school/college. Dart making material, more blanks, my power saw, my Dremel, actually it's Arlene's heat gun, but it's our heat gun because it's in my workshop or our workshop, whichever. Plug-in drill, which honestly is the best drill I've ever actually owned. Our epoxy, bunch of silicone and other stuff, a power sander, and a power drill that doesn't work anymore. I have up there a reciprocating saw, and along with a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff, dart related and not dart related, otherwise up on those shelves. I also kind of redid this wall a little bit. You'll notice some of my pistols are now over here. I have John's Maverick, my Halo Boomco pistol that everyone seemed to really enjoy at End War, and my 3 hammer shots, the Last Word, First Curse, and my Griever shot, along with a Captain America shield. Why not? Oh, and a picture of a drawing I actually found on, I think either Google search or DeviantArt. I can't remember, but this artist was really neat and did a kind of a old-timey sketch of the Hawkmoon from Destiny, which was honestly one of my favorite hand cannons in that game. But now moving on to the newer stuff. This wall's going to be getting redesigned, and my Holomask is now there. But I am showing you that because you may notice something is missing here that would be normally my bookshelf. I now have a second workbench, and yes, I know it is absolutely filled with crap, but I am still reorganizing in here because I'm doing this solo right now. But I have my Omni tool that I got from GameStop and ThinkGeek on clearance. It cost me $10. Super Score. couple of little fans, the blasters that are going to be going to a certain somebody, which I will not name names right now because, again, that's a later video. I have a belt sander now. I have a bunch of pink insulation foam because that is going to be for another project. My Brute Spiker, my Needler, my Boomco Needler, I should say. And then over here is just a buttload of bins of stuff, along with my bookshelf full of all of my tchotchkes, which I have to kind of clean out. And then, unfortunately, I kind of accidentally buried the cosplay cabinet for Arlene, and I am so sorry. But speaking of that, I also have some floor mat for armoring and stuff like that, and then more pink insulation foam for, you know, if we want to make weapons or something. But that's basically the tour of the workshop. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to go back to our normal view for my normal ending thing. So see you in a second. Well, I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes of what me and Arlene are going to be using now, and what we have been using for the time being to bring you stuff, and what I've also been using since I've basically moved in here. So thank you everyone for joining me for this little behind the scenes of Nerfing Lionheart Customs. And as always, if you enjoyed this video or any of our videos, please throw us a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you would like to see in future content on this. We have a lot of projects. We have my Destiny Hunter stuff that's going to be coming up, and hopefully we'll be getting some of that content out probably end of November, beginning of December. We have one really big project coming up, but that's going to be a long-term thing that is going to hopefully pay off very well. We have, I know Arlene's talked about wanting to do the battle armor for Honey Lemon. I have a couple of other Nerf things that are going to be coming. I got a couple of mods that I want to try out. One that I am actually going to be working on pretty soon. So hopefully that will be out pretty soon as well. But again, thank you everyone for joining us. And don't forget to click that little bell icon. Otherwise, you may not know when me and Arlene do our silliness here. And again, thank you very much for joining us. And I will see you guys next time. Later.